in Colorado and stuff.
But it stays
Sometimes.
warm on the coast?
I don't know. Linda said that it's usually when that happens, it rains a lot. And I was like, but that was last winter. How could you have two crazy rainy winters back to back? But maybe
It happens, man. Last year, we this summer we had a lot of rain, dude.
I
Lot
remember.
of rain.
Yeah,
It was, and then we also had a tornado in Highlands Ranch. We had multiple hailstorms that destroyed a whole bunch of cars.
yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I couldn't believe a tornado hit in Highlands Ranch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not that far. That's in the city.
I mean, once you get like, yeah. I mean, Tony, you probably remember. Remember when we were kids when they had that freaky tornado outbreak in Denver itself? They weren't the most strong tornadoes, but like a whole bunch of tornadoes hit in Denver, like the city of
Yeah,
Denver,
man, it's
in like
crazy.
1989 one day. It was nuts.
It's crazy. Welcome to colorful Colorado.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
So,
It's beautiful though.
mhm.
Yeah,
You got the
it looks
beautiful-
pretty. It gets colder at nights. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty nice, and it's like 82 degrees in November. Like I was working in shorts and a t-shirt today.
Me too. Me too. I was wearing a tank top and shorts. We can literally go to the beach right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we're rebuilding this house in Pasadena, where this like massive tree fell on it and basically destroyed like half the house. The tree was so big, it just fell through this ranch home.
Oh man.
And just like dude, basically the entire roof has it's crazy. I was like, oh my god.
Wow. You're
What?
redoing? What do you mean you're redoing?
Yeah, me and this buddy of mine, like, because we're still doing Lowry's at night, but just doing construction in the day also at the moment
Oh,
just to
nice.
get the episode done. So
Nice.
because I've done that for like years. So,
Okay.
but I've never worked on anything quite like this, where this house
Yeah.
literally was like flattened by a tree. But I mean, the tree was like 4 feet around, like just
Jeez.
through the house. I guess
Is it
the
a palm
dot.
tree? Palm tree?
No, I don't know. It's in Pasadena. I don't think it was a palm tree. It must have been like a pine tree or something.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Probably those big ass rain trees, man. Jeez.
something. I guess the daughter was just like sitting there eating lunch at the dinner table.
The tree just
And oh,
Done.
oh, I'd be pretty scared.
Oh my god. So anyways, let's get this party. Yeah, whatever. I mean, it's just kind of I think Paul Pratt is gonna try and hop on. No Greg Vaughn tonight. He was busy.
Alan, G-Unit, thank you for whooping my ass this weekend in fantasy. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Oh my god, I killed you in fantasy.
Damn.
Even with I got like Eckler and Allen or something tonight, and I
Hop
still have
on
no.
whenever you're ready.
I was like, did you actually try? Did you actually set your players? Because
This week that was my hell week. It was my hell week for all my leagues.
dang.
Did you pull a Spencer, Bama?
I didn't pull a Spencer, but my players scored like a Spencer.
Nice. Were you the bye week? Okay, cool. We'll run the intro and then we'll dive into sports and stuff. Another mind-blowing edition of Sports and Tacos. Sports.
Yo, yo.
Sports is cool and stuff. So
Woohoo! It's basketball
anyways.
season, you know.
Man, it's
It's
basketball. It's all the seasons.
I mean, college basketball. Yes, I love the Nuggets, NBA, but college basketball started tonight.
That's right.
I know.
Kansas
Sorry,
Jayhawks.
go ahead.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead.
mean, we could dive into that. I was just looking at most of the predicted national champions, like pretty much everybody is predicting Duke or Kansas. G Unit.
Always Kansas.
Dude, like something.
It's like the Chiefs and the Eagles nowadays. You know, our Chiefs and you're lucky, Unit. You have both your teams, the Chiefs and the Jayhawks.
I'm so grateful to be from Kansas. I know.
Yeah.
We got the best teams.
So yeah,
They're
you got college basketball kicking off. Baseball just ended. I mean,
go Rangers. What did we say? What me and Tony say about the Rangers going to take it right there?
Yeah, that was freaking cool. I'm always happy to see, because they had never won a World Series, right?
That was their first. Yeah.
It's all. I'm always like to root for kind of the. I don't know if they were necessarily the underdog, like in the series, but just that were they?
That was evenly matched in a way, but yeah, Texas definitely had the hitting going on that right there, and yeah, it kind of showed out.
It's always cool to see that happen. You know, somebody who's never won it win it.
How the hell did the Diamondbacks get in there, man? I know, just real quick. I know we're gonna go to football, that right thing, but how the hell did the Diamond? I mean, I love the way they played the game. They did what they did. They got hot at the right time, but in a division with the Dodgers, the Padres, the Giants, swept the Dodgers. How the hell did the Diamondbacks get the World Series?
Swept the Dodgers. It's kind of funny. Like everybody out here in LA is angry at Mookie Betts because I don't know if you guys heard about, like, during one of the playoff games or something with the Diamondbacks. Like, I don't know if it was the night like of the game or before the game or something. The dude's bowling and like making Instagram videos of like him and whoever bowling. And then right after they got swept by the Diamondbacks, he was like doing some sort of interviews for, I don't know exactly the details, but he was like running around, like, I think it might have been during the World Series or something, interviewing. He was commentating, doing like some guest commentating, and he was
Mookie Betts, what?
Yeah, and he was interviewing. What's the guy from the Rangers that was a Dodger last year? That Corey Seager. He was
Seager,
like, yeah,
MVP. He's MVP.
Yeah, and he was like trying to talk to his ex-teammate, and people in LA are like, bro, like, why are you not concentrating on actually winning the playoff series against the Diamondbacks? Because they got swept. I mean, you talk about like, I mean, people here were like, what, dude? Because you know,
the Diamondbacks ass all year long.
Yeah, and after the last two seasons where they were supposed, you know, they'd won whatever. I think they won over 100 games this year too, didn't they? The Dodgers? I think they did.
No, we're just short. No, the Braves actually.
They might
take that. Yes, you're right. Yeah, Braves, Orioles, and no. Yeah. Braves, Orioles, and Dodgers. Yeah, won the 100 games. I feel like.
So for 3 straight years, the Dodgers have won over 100 games. They lost in the NLCS. They lost last year to the Padres, and they got swept this year by the Diamondbacks. Like,
yeah, the Diamondbacks pulled what you should appreciate, Spencer, and Tony at G Unit, Colorado. They pulled the Rockies.
Yeah,
they got hot. They got hot at the end of the year. They stayed hot through the playoffs, but once it got into the World Series, they finally met their match.
Yeah, Cinderella. The clock struck midnight. The Rangers are good, but the fact that
see if they can keep it up next year. You know, because they do got some good young talent on that team, man. Which, yeah.
And this is like
Carroll kid's going to be MVP or not MVP, but Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the Year, yeah. So the exact opposite is happening, I think, for the Dodgers, where you only get so many chances in this life to win it all before the teams start to get old, players, you know, contracts start to go away. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, they're gonna. You can't. I don't know. I mean, I guess they're always gonna have money to keep a great team on the field, but
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. 2 different approaches, man. The Diamondbacks are doing it with some key free agents at times, but mostly kind of building up and bringing in from within in a sense. Dodgers pretty much just try and pay the biggest market guy out there and bring him in and play. Try and win a title, every year, kind of like the Yankees do. Teams like that, they have the money to spend it. That can do that, and if you can do it, cool. If not, then you have to do the other ways around. But Dodgers won't be down for long, man. I mean, hell, they still got good talent. Dude, Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman. I mean, yeah, they still got some good guys.
Yeah, I just wonder, I don't know how long that you keep doing that, because but I guess if you got the money, you can do it every year, always, kind of like the Yankees, But I mean, like Kershaw, I have a feeling Kershaw. I don't know if this will be his last year, but he's got to be getting close. They're going to start running out of pitching, So I don't know.
Yeah.
The Dodgers.
Yep.
It's
the Dodgers.
Because they're in the running for Shohei, but that's just that would be just another bat at least until 2025. Like this year they tore the cover off the ball, couldn't pitch, and then you saw what happened in the playoffs. So Anyways, what do you think, Tony?
Steve Kershaw's last year.
Do you think Kershaw would ever go to like just being like a reliever or like a closer? Or do you think it?
I mean, John Smoltz did really well with Atlanta.
Yeah.
Jack Morrison, they did the same thing in a sense. Yeah.
I mean,
still wants to play the game. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I would bring Kershaw in as a closer. Get 3 outs.
But I'm saying he's had a lot of wins, a lot of saves, almost 200 on each or whatever it was. Probably more than that. I don't know the stats. Look it up.
Kershaw, he's not clutching. It doesn't matter if he's in the beginning or a closer. He's not clutch. So it don't matter where you put him.
I know, but that's true.
Playoffs come, he always messes up once it comes playoff time. You are
right.
So it don't matter.
But just think about Paul. Like if he was thinking about retiring, if the option was retiring, or at least having him as your closer for like the regular season, of course he's not clutch. He's probably going to get you to the World Series.
Yeah, he's a body. He's a body. He's a body. Just put him in there to keep everybody else's arm not as come in sometime as a body.
So,
but
we're just talking about how the Dodgers, are they going to be able to stay at the level that they're at and continue to just fail in the playoffs like year after year?
Yeah, when they face Atlanta Braves for the Atlanta Braves got the whole National League locked up for like the next 7-8 years.
We'll see about that.
And I just think about the contracts we got in the playoff field. Yeah, they've got a solid team for locked up for the next 7 years right there for the most part.
Yeah. We got on this topic, Paul, just because we were talking about how the Diamondbacks made it into the World Series. That nobody expected that from anywhere.
They were hot at the right time.
Yeah, they pulled the Rockies.
Yeah, we were just kind of congratulating the Rangers on winning their first ever World Series. So,
yeah, heck yeah.
Anyways, baseball. Baseball is done for the season, but it'll be, the off season. The only other thing I really have to say is, the Shohei sweepstakes begin now, and it's it's the standard Dodgers, Yankees. I'm trying to remember who else. Rangers. Actually, the Rangers are kind of in the running for Shohei.
The Mets there too. The Mets got a lot of money.
So I wonder, where do you guys think he's going to end up? Is your guess as good as anybody? What do you think?
I'd say he stays with, not stay. I'd say he goes to, I'd say the Yankees or the Dodgers. First, he's going to be in a big market coach team right there where there's a big following for Ohtani to start with. So yeah, he's not going to, it may got money to spend. Yankees or Dodgers. And I'm going to say Dodgers.
Look, I figured you could probably gamble on it, and you sure can. So the Dodgers are 3-1. The Mets are 5-1. The Giants are in there. Who else we got? The Giants, the Mariners, the Rangers, the Braves. Actually, the Yankees are 15-1. They're actually not. Even the Red Sox are like 20-1. So, God, could you imagine?
once it came out he can't pitch next year, that kind of excused some of the folks, I'm sure, from doing what they were thinking about doing before that. So
What did he have to have Tommy John? He did, right? I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure it was Tommy John. So because that's why he's missing all of next season.
yeah, I know he's not pitching at all next year. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyways, baseball.
Yeah.
Baseball's done. The
Spring
Rangers.
training 6 months away.
So let's talk some football. There was pretty sweet games yesterday. I mean, we didn't have no Broncos yesterday, but the Chiefs
Yeah.
beat the
Impressive.
Dolphins.
Impressive.
Very good, very good. In Frankfurt, Germany,
Yeah,
they were looking really good.
the easiest.
And made it pretty close at the end, but just couldn't get it done because Chiefs have a really good defense this year. They did
Yeah,
last year.
Yeah, they do. What the final score was 21-14.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rashee Rice and Cook, they both looked really good. Travis Kelce didn't score much, didn't score anything. But some of those new players were looking hot yesterday.
Yeah.
Taylor was there.
Yeah,
Let's see. We had buys. I'm trying to think.
Wait.
Basically-
As a Chiefs fan, are you annoyed about Taylor Swift saga? Or you
yeah,
like it?
I'm definitely annoyed by it.
Are you?
Okay.
I thought you liked it.
There's just so much coverage about her now, about her and him. They just need to leave it alone. I don't know. No, I think it's cool. Like they're a power couple. I think they actually might make it.
Maybe.
They might.
Make it through the season?
I don't
The
know.
NFL hopes so because the NFL is working the hell out of that thing right there. They're
I
getting
know, right? They're a cute couple, though. I think they're a cute couple, but I am annoyed by the coverage. You know, all the games, they're always shining the camera to her and stuff like that. I think it's a little bit ridiculous, but I mean, they're a cute couple. They might make it. You never know.
I wonder if they're both. Are they? Well, didn't I ask this last week? Where's T Swizzle from? Are they both kind of like?
Nashville, right? Tennessee.
Yeah. Are they both kind of like Midwest or like not?
Yeah, they're like
country-ish.
humble
Wow.
people. Yeah.
So
She's
that-
T Swizzle now. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, she's been T Swizzle for a long
Hey, you know what? As much as we try to hate on her, you can't hate, man, because the numbers don't lie. She pulls it in.
She just
I-
became a billionaire. She is
Numbers not lie.
I love T Swizzle.
I think she wants to be an owner of the Chiefs, or somehow she's gonna get some type of ownership of some of these. She has too much value. They're like, yo, we don't care. Hey, you can dump him. We'll still be here for you. NFL will still be here for you, Taylor. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We have your own jersey.
And all she did is sing another song. I dated a football player. He broke my heart when he broke the game.
I think
bet.
she's gonna perform. She's gonna perform at one of their games. Is what I was reading about. Probably soon.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Like, well, you'll probably have her. I mean, who knows? She'll be the intro for Monday Night Football soon.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's pretty cool. I like it.
Wait, do you listen to Taylor Swift at all, or you just
A little
a
bit.
fan?
No,
Yeah.
I mean, like, because she's crazy talented. I mean,
Yeah.
she's like
She's talented.
Britney Spears level talent. Like,
I think Britney
How is she?
Spears-
What talent? She's not dancing. She's not dancing. She's just standing there
no,
singing.
but,
How is
like,
she talented?
for singing, she's like, she's pretty freaking amazing.
I haven't given in yet. I'm not giving in yet. I can't give her an answer yet.
Like,
I admit she's marketable. She knows money for sure.
she sold out SoFi for an entire week. So much
Yeah.
so that like they literally created like another like corona outbreak.
Yeah.
'Cause
She
it's
changed the economy. She helps the economy out. She changes the economy when she steps into the city. So
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh. Like,
yeah.
those tickets, they were ridiculously priced.
Yeah.
You know, and if you could
I
even
thought we
get
was in a recession. They just
Yeah.
we'll go see Taylor. Okay.
Yeah, like I'll go spend $1,000 a ticket to go see
Yeah.
Taylor Swift.
I
Forget
won't pay my
about
rent though.
rent and
I'll buy that for $1. I'll buy it for $1.
$7 a gallon gas.
I pay that ticket for the next like 10 years.
Do you guys listen
I'm
to
hating.
Swift? Tony and Bama?
I couldn't tell you one song. She
Me
sang.
neither.
I'm
All I-
sure I probably heard. I couldn't tell you now.
I've only heard one.
I
Helen
don't-
Long Hair or something like that.
I don't
I
listen
think-
to her anymore.
What's your favorite T Swizzle song, G Unit?
Oh gosh, I can't even think of the title.
I'm a nerd. I think it's Mean. I like.
Well,
Mean.
how come you listen to it anymore? Why, she's not good?
It's just I don't listen to. I don't know. I don't know. I think she's great. Good for her. She's very talented, but I just don't listen to her.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, let me ask you this: like, if you're, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think, okay, if you're Travis Kelce, is it going to be a distraction in the long run, or do you think it's going to be motivational? Because I know if I was Travis Kelce, I would be going out every weekend if she was in the stands, trying to just crush, dominate.
Yeah.
Just because I know T Swizzle's in the stands showing off for the girlfriend. Or do you think all the hoopla is going to be a distraction?
I definitely think it's motivational. They even say, "Oh, Travis Kelce had such a good game because Swift was there." You know.
Yes.
I think it's motivational, but who knows? They might start blaming her as a distraction or something if he starts doing bad.
Yeah. What do you guys think? What do you think, Tony? Distraction or motivation?
I think you're gonna have a new poster on the wall, and you're gonna be a Swiftie.
No, I'm already a Swiftie. I've been a Swiftie for
Calling her
10
T
years. But
Yeah,
now,
I don't see it as a distraction. I see it as motivation for the guy.
Yeah.
Because man, every time she's there, he plays good.
Yeah.
she seems
And
like
so-
a classy chick, you know.
Well, and also it's a last press conference before, I think it was before last week's game. That was one of the first questions asked him, about him and his relationship with Taylor Swift. And he stopped right there. It was like, no, that's not Paul. That's my person.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's already trying to separate the two. Of course, I think he's going to be all right. But it is kind of funny, like y'all mentioned. They put a thing when she is in attendance, he plays a whole lot better than when she ain't. And she went in Germany this weekend. They won the game.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny y'all mentioned that.
What do you think, Paul? Paul, do you think it's a distraction or a motivation?
I think it's both.
What's your favorite Taylor Swift song, Spencer?
Mine, Mean.
Mean? Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm trying to remember the song that like got her known, but I can't remember which one it is. But,
That's what I'm looking for. I think that's my favorite one. It's the old one, like one
yes,
of the very first ones.
she was like country in the beginning before she became a little poppy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Mean is probably my favorite Taylor Swift song. But so okay, Travis Kelce, T Swizzle. I don't know. Wouldn't it be pretty sweet though to like, okay, I hate to say this, but when the Kansas City Chiefs win the Super Bowl again,
That's right.
and you're gonna have Travis Kelce like making out with T Swizzle with the Lombardi Trophy. You talk about a Disney moment, like the NFL and T Swizzle will be like married forever. She'll be an endorser of the NFL. They'll just make her like the commissioner or something.
You're giving it that long, huh? So that's what December, January, February, March. That's 4 more months.
Yeah. We get the trials and tribulations, but they're winning.
Well, first, KC's not getting to the Super Bowl this year. First off, but still.
Okay, who's going to keep KC out of that Super Bowl? The Baltimore Ravens.
The Ravens.
You're right here. Baltimore, best team in football last handful of weeks. Very best.
They do.
I would love to see that, Bama. I would love to see that. It just,
see it.
Your boy has to perform in the playoffs.
We're doing it. Them boys is doing it. Baltimore's doing it right now. They're doing it right now.
So is there any way? Yeah, they are 7-2. I guess
Should be easily be 9-0 minus a fluke loss to the Steelers with a last-second touchdown and a blown fourth-quarter lead to the Colts.
Yeah,
and we've also the last 2 weeks those two teams called the one loss Detroit Lions and the 2-loss, well now maybe 3-loss Seattle Seahawks that were supposed to be all high and mighty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Smack those guys down. Plus, a trip to the desert, didn't have any problems with the Cardinals.
I mean, I suppose there's a chance if you guys were to somehow get a home game against the Chiefs in the playoffs, you could beat them, but you ain't going into Kansas City and beating Kansas City.
Wait,
You just ain't.
we played KC close now,
You know.
and we never want to shy away of Tom Brady and those dang freaking Patriots back in the day.
No, I get that. You guys, yeah,
Defense that is playing along with the running game right now, and it, like I say, it's midseason. We'll see what happens, but right now they are, hell, they're better than the Bills. They're better than the 49ers. They're better than, I would say they're right up there pretty close to the Eagles right now. KC, coin flip.
yeah. I think you're starting to see that. You're definitely starting to see the cream rise to the top. You know, I guess a lot of these teams have been there, but like all of a sudden Cincinnati's 5-3.
It's starting to play well.
Beating Buffalo. You're starting to, Jacksonville on top, Baltimore on top. Hey, Paul, I want to ask you something. Bama thinks that Baltimore could somehow knock off the Chiefs in the playoffs. Do you see any scenario where that happens?
No, because I feel like through history we've seen Lamar Jackson come up short in big time moments, and I think in those moments, Mahomes has proven that he loves those moments. He doesn't shrink in those moments for whatever reason. I don't think Mahomes is scared or Lamar Jackson is scared. It's just some reason it doesn't happen for him in those big time moments. So I'm always leaning Chiefs if it's come down to Ravens. And
do you think if there was and here's the only scenario where I think that could happen, and that would be if Baltimore somehow got a home game in the playoffs against the Chiefs. I think they maybe could have some freak game, kind of like the Bengals game last year. Remember that playoff game against the Bengals last year? They didn't even have Lamar, and they almost would have should have
Cincinnati last year. The mighty Bengals should have beat Tom Brady last year. Yes.
So if you were to get into some kind of a game like that, but dude,
Baltimore will be in that position. They'll be up by 12 points, 14 points at that point.
Right.
But if a backup quarterback comes in, that's almost more dangerous because you haven't prepared for him.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm saying that Todd Monken offense that Baltimore's got going, man. Each week they're getting better and better and better. Lamar's enjoying the pocket, knowing when to run right there, getting throws down. That defense is the best in football right now, and they're not just bullshitting games around. They're winning games right now, not like the Chiefs, the Eagles, whoever the hell else you want to pull out. Yeah, Baltimore's winning games right now.
God, I want to see it in the playoffs. I'll believe it when I see it happen in the playoffs.
It's only one way. That's the Chargers won a handful of years ago. It's the only win we got with Lamar right there. But yeah, this is gonna be the year. Yeah, watch.
Yeah, it could
interesting. Oh, it's still real early.
It is.
Yeah, real early.
Oh, and how about this big deal about last year? The AFC West. Y'all were talking about the whole division making the playoffs.
Yeah.
The AFC North this year. Every one of those teams over 500. Baltimore is 7-2. Everybody else is 5-4.
Yeah,
that's a hell of a division right there.
I think you're going to see Pittsburgh and Cleveland start to drop off, though, and Cincinnati start to separate themselves. I have a feeling at the end of the year, it's going to be Ravens, Bengals for the division there, for sure. But I wanted to the NFC, though, my bold prediction kind of back, I don't know, maybe the early beginning of the year, it's starting to look like a Philly-Detroit possibly NFC championship game.
I was thinking about that yesterday. I was like, I want the Birds. I was thinking about that yesterday. I said, you know what? We want Philly. And I tell you what, this week, the Lions are coming to LA, and I'll be at the game sitting real low with my helmet on. Let's go, baby.
Nice.
Yeah, that'll be cool. So yeah, I mean, okay, let's just kind of fast forward. I assume that game they're only because the Lions are 6-2, Philly's 8-1. If that game's in Philly, anybody? I mean, I don't want to give the Lions a chance to win that game, but they did go into Kansas City and beat Kansas City.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got beat by 30 by Baltimore. Now the NFC is all about Philly. It's all about Philly.
Yeah. What are your thoughts, Tony?
Hey, man, I gotta admit, I know what you guys are talking about, but man, I did like that Cowboy Philly game, man. Both teams stood out, and you know what? Dak Prescott pretty good. He might be one of those little playoffs you gotta all watch about. You guys gotta, I like them, man. They're interesting. And Tony Miller, when he steps up, look at him. The defense. I like, Cowboys are good, but Phillies are gonna own that. I agree with everybody on that. Phillies gonna own that. Other NFC teams gonna stand out.
Yeah, what happened to the 49ers? That was
0-3 right now.
The team in the NFC.
That's a
49ers. That's 3 losses on a bye coming up.
Well, like we were talking last week with Brock Purdy. I mean, with Greg Vaughn about Brock Purdy, I said that like 9 months ago they needed to call Tom Brady and talk him out of retirement for 1 more year. They did. I mean, because now Brock Purdy, like I said, an NFL quarterback can come in and look good for 4 or 5 weeks, but like you need a whole season to know if you really got your boy. And I don't think they got their dude, unfortunately. They have their team.
I disagree with you. Hey, man,
A lot of hurt people.
you got to take some bumps and bruises of what's been going on, and they have not been having a full staff. And you know what? God bless. Hey, man, McCaffrey, he's been holding that team. What has he got? 17 touchdowns or 17 times a score?
And McCaffrey ain't stay healthy a whole season.
They got to be careful on that stuff.
I'm seeing.
They got Debo. They got Debo.
They have a lot. I'm seeing. All I know
Off
is
and on.
he's starting to kind of get Brian Greasy-ish to me. He's starting to get gun. He's starting to get gun shy in that pocket, dude. He's starting to get gun shy. He is.
Well, can I say something? Well, look,
Yes.
it's the NFL. It's the NFL, and now he has tape, and people, they you snuck up on people last year. All right, you snuck up on people this year, but now we have more tape on you. Now this is not just for the quarterback to get better. The offensive coordinator needs to put him in a better position to make plays. Now they have to get more creative as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you keep.
Player football and McCaffrey, and like I say, when Debo gets healthy, comes back, Ayuk, he gets back healthy. I mean, they got really good players, but
Kittle.
they ain't all. Yeah, they have not all been healthy together for a lot of games this year. Honestly,
I get it, but you can't teach Tom Brady to be somebody to be Tom Brady.
Mhm.
Like you either got it or you don't.
Yeah.
In the NFL.
I never was sold on Brady. I'm not saying he ain't bad, but yeah.
So what do you think? You think he's scared? You think he's like scared or what?
I think the more hits that he takes, the quicker he's looking to get rid of that ball, the more he starts to force it, the more problems he's gonna have. I think he's
Mr. Irrelevant, so he's the last pick of the draft, so we can't forget that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I think it could be a Trevor Siemian scenario.
But the dude started off like
right. So disrespectful.
Yeah. He was a whole lot better than Simeon, right? Yeah.
Trevor Siemian, dude. Look, go back and check the stats.
He was hot for a second.
Trevor Siemian was sick for a while, and then reality set in. He got He got a good contract from Minnesota.
Do you think that same thing's gonna happen to? You think that same thing's gonna happen to C.J. Stroud? Like we're gonna catch up to him too?
No.
He's not living a lie.
No. C.J. Stroud's legit.
Yeah, CJ looks good all year long. CJ's look good. Yeah, he has, man. CJ looked like.
I was hearing that same thing. Well, he's only a rookie. I'm telling you, it's that second year. We'll see. He's new.
Mine says he's got that back. He's not.
Well, I mean, he's
not
putting
scared.
Purdy's not scared. He ain't scared. He's just getting caught up on things right now. And yeah, with people being out. Yeah.
You might be right, Bama. I mean, you might be right, but I'm just saying, like, usually a rookie is improving as he plays more. Purdy's going down as he plays more.
He's plateaued.
He's 3 bad games out of the last 17 he's played, whatever it is right there. And again, I'm not a Purdy fan. I've always kind of been saying he's going to falter out at some point. But I will stand up for him right now. He has a pretty good track record for these 3 games.
They're
he
blitzing him.
does. They're blitzing. They're just he's not handling the pressure. That's all I'm seeing.
I agree with that. In that case.
And
But I like what Paul said. C.J. Stroud, on the other hand, seems to be each week. That dude's getting better and better and better.
Yeah, but handling that pressure seems to be what separates greatness from not for long.
Average, yeah.
You know,
you was ready to give them the title not too long ago, Spencer.
I was.
You had a poster.
Well, not necessarily as a team. They have a team that can win the Super Bowl with the right quarterback.
Mhm.
Sitting sometimes and McCaffrey.
And again, that's why I say they should have got on the phone and talked TB12 into one more year.
Get off of that right there.
I know. If they would have done that, they would have a team that would be able to beat the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl. That's it. That is the only team in the NFL that would keep the Chiefs and Taylor Swift from lifting that Lombardi trophy again this year. That's it.
Spencer, you realize that the Chiefs just lost to the Broncos 2 weeks ago, right?
Doesn't matter. That was the flukiest fluke. No,
so that's going to be your team.
Patrick Mahomes had the flu. Taylor Swift wasn't at the game. There was like a foot of snow. Kansas City didn't give a crap.
Mahomes walked up a ladder going into the stadium.
You know,
that's the reason that the lost.
CJ Stroud, though, what do you guys think? I mean, like, he's putting up Dan Marino numbers.
He's put up numbers all year long. Like you actually, especially one of the first ones to point him out after like 2 or 3 when he was just putting up, start off numbers. Really good. And slowing down the team. 4.5, 5-4.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's CJ Stroud. The Texans might have struck gold.
Yes.
With CJ Stroud, So, anyways, let's run some commercials real quick, and then we'll just keep going. We can talk basketball. We can talk college basketball. We can talk hockey.
Raiders. Talk the Raiders.
Oh yeah, let's talk about Josh McDaniels here in a second.
Yeah.
All right, cool. We'll take like a minute and a half, and we'll be right back.
All right, this is Sports and Tacos. We got freaks out there. We got 4 of them. We got 5 of them. We got special guests. We got a man in the shower. We got a brainiac. We got a guy that looks like he's supposed to be on Sports Center. And then you got me. It's all about the TMP, Sports and Tacos.
Perfect. Because Daddy is a freak.
You're like Ed.
All right, ladies and gentlemen in TV land, YouTube, Sports and Tacos, Mondays, Thursdays, and Sunday Fun Day. Come join us, YouTube, Sports and Taco.
Who are the guys at Sports and Tacos? We're a bunch of sports experts who work together in a huge sports bar forever, and we know more sports than anybody in this entire world because we put our money where our mouth is. Right where our mouth is.
All about having some fun, a little bit of sports knowledge from 3, 4, 5, 6 different folks, depending on the night. Let you know about what happened that day in sports. We'll get to it. Check us out. Sports and Tacos at YouTube.
Perfect. All right, cool. We got Paul Pratt on. Hey, Paul. You there? You there, Paul?
Yes, sir.
All right, awesome. Paul,
Yes, can you hear
Paul
me?
Pratt. He owns Noah Water. Tell us about Noah Water a little bit, Paul.
Man, you know what? It's been blowing up. This is the best water. I had a great events over the past weekend. It was a caregiver event. My dad was getting a caregiver work for my mom, and I was actually able to meet a Hall of Famer Mosey Greer. I don't know if you guys know who that is. He played
Oh yeah, I know who
defensive
Rosie
end.
Greer was.
Yeah, Mosey Greer. He was drinking my water. You know, I had another. So I was at a couple events this weekend. The water's selling out fast. I'm gonna start doing some skits. Like I said, 7.0 pH, hydration, electrolyte enhanced. Drink the pink. Just keep drinking the pink.
Sweet.
Love
And since we got G Unit on, we're gonna let you do the promo for Smoke Lab Vodka.
Smoke Lab Vodka is a new vodka on the market in California. It is from Punjab, India, made with basmati rice and pure Himalayan spring water. It makes an excellent espresso martini with the black bottle. The black bottle is an aniseed, and the white bottle is the original. But yeah, it makes an awesome espresso martini.
Yeah.
You'll find it in stores.
Yep, awesome. Yeah, Al G Unit and Dawn Church are the ones that push that all over LA. And Dawn, man, that girl hustles.
She's a hustler.
That girl hustles. I would give a shout out to Bill Hammond over at Hammond Entertainment. Bill puts on the coolest celebrity golf tournaments and just celebrity events that I've ever seen. We also got Dan Wolkin. I need to reach out to Dan, get him back on the show. He's the owner of Memory Lane Incorporated. If you got a Babe Ruth rookie card or a Mickey Mantle rookie card, any kind of like high-end sports memorabilia, Dan is the guy you want to call. He was the sports memorabilia expert on Pawn Stars, over 50 episodes of Pawn Stars. Also, geez, I need to reach out to Doug Plank and Megan Johnson. We'll get Doug on the show again here soon. Get his feedback on how he thinks the NFL season is going. We'll get Ray Pinetto back on the show at Pro Signatures Memorabilia. They got the coolest sports memorabilia in all the land. And I believe that is it. Greg Vaughn is going to be sending us his wine logo. Did anybody remember what his wine was called? I forget. He's supposed
Wines.
What's it called?
23 wines.
23 wines. That's right. Yeah,
Good
Greg,
memory, Bama.
yeah, that is good memories.
Yeah.
So yeah, Greg will be sending us his logo. And so anyways, back to football. Josh McDaniels is gone. Like literally, it was almost the exact. Hey Paul, I have to ask, do you have a dog in the car that's snorting? Paul.
No, wow, that's me. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I got bad sinuses. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I wasn't sure. It almost sounded like you had a pug, like a little bulldog. Or
Oh,
something
you know what?
in
Hey,
your
that's
car.
funny. That's hilarious. Maybe something's rattling in my back. Yeah, go ahead.
No, you're good. Well, so anyways, okay, give me your guys' theory. I think my theory is true. I think Bill Belichick literally sends his disciples out to NFL teams to destroy them. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
That can be true.
McDaniels had bad luck. He's the coordinator, not a head coach. Bottom line.
I think Bill Belichick is the Sith Lord, and he sends his Darth Vaders out to NFL teams to destroy them. I mean, this is almost exactly what he did to the Broncos. He came in, did a bunch of dumb things, and then got fired. Nuked the whole team, and then gets fired.
He's a coordinator, not a head coach.
Tony, does Bill Belichick intentionally send his coaches out to destroy teams? Not one of them have ever been successful in the NFL. Not one over 20-year dynasty.
Well, Bill Belichick made them that way, I guess you could say. They could never get to that next level. But, nah, man, they just all bad luck for all those boys. It's just all bad luck.
Now, nobody can be Belichick but Bill Belichick. So you can teach them what they know, but Bill is still Bill. And if they go off, they do what they do. But if you're right about them never ever succeed, I know McDaniels hadn't done it right there, but yeah, some folks like to say just are better coordinating than their head coaching.
I don't know. I think
Like, for instance, Eric Bieniemy with the the Commanders. I think, one day he should get that chance to be a head coach. I think he'd be a great head coach.
Yeah, he should. Yeah, that's true. But
Like
I
Mike
just-
Phillips. I mean, Phillips did okay at like Houston, get him to the Eagles back in the day, right there. But still, he was a better coordinator than a head coach, right there.
I guess, yeah, that's true. But it's just uncanny. How many? Okay, and I'll even go deeper. I don't even know if Belichick is as great as we think he is. How great has he been without TB12?
Not very good.
Well, yeah, that is true. But yeah,
what
it's not
game-
that right there because he was still pretty good.
I mean,
Yeah.
What came
Mac
first,
Jones-
the chicken
Mac
or the
Jones.
egg?
Well, Mac Jones, but yeah, that's not the man for that team right there.
No, they're 2-7. Like, I just McDaniels. Oh, I didn't. Okay, the Raiders are now. Are they on? Does anybody know how that went down? Are they now on the hook paying 2 coaches that are not the coach of the
Yep.
team?
Oh, well,
I
think they somehow they voided John Gruden's contract somehow. Or
Maybe they settled.
maybe.
Didn't he? Because I know he tried to
Yeah.
sue. Maybe there was a
Yeah.
quiet, like, here's a big check, just go away kind of thing. But now
Did you hear about that?
McDaniels
Did you hear about
is-
that? I know. But did you hear about the team meeting they had?
I was
with
going
Josh
to read about
McDaniels?
that. What happened there?
They had basically like a team meeting. Usually when you do player team meetings, it's just the players. Players only. Hey, coaches get out. We talk and vent. But for them to have a team meeting and they vent with the players and coaches there and let you know how you really feel, they were unleashing on him. Unleashing.
Dude,
That's when
exactly.
and then the next day he was fired.
that's
Yeah, well,
exactly what happened in Denver.
yeah.
It's almost
Yeah.
exactly what happened in Denver.
So it's like I don't like how you.
Ooh.
Oh.
You there, Paul? We lost
But
you.
now,
Hey,
I'm sorry. It's yeah.
Paul, just say that again. We got your back.
They were saying stuff like they were saying personal stuff like I don't like how your face looks. Like
Yeah.
your face bothers me every day. Like they was killing him.
Down the dirty on his
Oh my God. Yeah. So like when I just remember when Josh McDaniels came to Denver, the first thing he did was nuke the Denver Broncos. He got rid of Jay Cutler. He got rid of Brandon Marshall. He got rid of all of Mike Shanahan's players. Brought in, I mean, the one thing good, he drafted Tebow, which was cool for a season. He basically nuked the team. Started off, if you guys remember, he started off 6-0 with Kyle Orton. Then proceeded to just like lose almost every game for the next year. Then we got beat by the Raiders like 52-3 or something, and he got fired. So he came in and nuked the team, then got fired. We had nothing to show basically for the Josh McDaniels era other than what's his face, the wide receiver that passed away recently.
Demaryius Thomas.
Demaryius Thomas.
Mm.
Other than Demaryius Thomas, that's the only good thing that came from the Josh McDaniels era. And a lot of people don't know this. When he was in Denver, like he got busted. You guys remember for videotaping practices? I don't know if people remember this, but very early on in his Broncos reign, he was pulling the same crap that the Patriots did. We're getting, remember they got busted in that Super Bowl recording the plays? And Daniels got busted doing that like very early on. And there was a weird thing that Denver sports radio guys noticed, and that was anytime Josh McDaniels was lying about something in a press conference, he clears his throat. It's weird, but but they used to talk D-Mac and like D-Mac and Alfred Williams and like a lot of the guys on the Fan, you started noticing it. Like anytime he was asked like basically an uncomfortable question or anything about himself and how he was running the team, he'd be like, and he would tell a lie.
oh man, that's not cool.
No.
Well, he's gone. Do you think anybody will ever give him a chance again at a head coaching job? Because I don't think so.
I doubt it.
Maybe in college, he might could go back to college, try to work his way back up. But
And I
the
mean,
dude is a coordinator, man. He'll have a coordinator job either this year or the first of next year.
I
Hell yeah.
also I wonder. Okay, I get that, but is it the same thing like with Belichick? Is he that great of a coordinator, or did he not just have the greatest quarterback in the history of the world for 20 years?
There's a reason you get the head coach job of the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders and stick under Belichick. It's because you are pretty good at what you do. So yes, and what
I'm
he's
saying.
Offensive coordinator. He ain't a head coach.
The chicken or the egg? Are any of these guys, any of them, good?
Dude, you would think, if the Broncos was his coordinator right now, Russell would be he's doing all right, but I guarantee he'd be doing as good or better if he was just doing. He's kind of like, if I go to the college ranks, kind of like Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin is one of the best coordinators you will ever see to put a game plan together right there for the other team. But when it's head coach, it ain't quite the same. He'll do well, but it ain't quite as good as he was doing when he was just focusing on the game plan right here. And that's Josh McDaniels.
It's easy to put a game plan together if you have Tom Brady as your quarterback for 20 effing years.
Do that without Tom Brady.
He hasn't. Neither has Belichick.
He's never had a chance to. He's never been a coordinator.
I know. And now we're starting to maybe see that. But you might be right. He might go become an offensive coordinator and be good somewhere else.
Last year with Derek Carr and Devontae Adams, that team would have fucking shown out. Sorry on the F-bomb.
I wonder, yeah, like if you put him with like the Chargers, I wonder if that wouldn't be a pretty sick match.
And just a coordinator. You're not the head coach.
Yeah. Just a coordinator. You give him Justin Herbert if he wouldn't be sick.
I think he'd be a mastermind on that right there. Yeah, that might be the person that, like you're saying, yeah. Good,
dude, yeah. I just had an epiphany. What happens if McDouchebag and Belichick end up teaming back up with the Chargers next year?
They could do really well.
Wait, first, do you really think Belichick's going to take another coaching job outside of the Patriots?
That's all he knows, dude.
I don't think so. I think he's done when the Patriots are done. I think he's probably done already now.
Yeah, but like I've heard about that guy. Like he's single.
But actually, I want to leave like he's still.
Like this is literally what I've heard about Bill Belichick, and it's one of the reasons why Brady wanted out of New England. Like the next day after winning the Super Bowl, he would be watching tape, getting ready for the next season. He's that insane.
Wow.
Yeah.
He did not celebrate like at all. He would like be on the phone like, hey, you ready? Like, blah, blah, blah. You're watching game film, blah, blah, blah. And Brady was like, bro, this guy is insane.
No, actually, yeah, I take back what I said. Yeah, Belichick will not go out with losing like he does. If he gets gracefully bowed out of New England, he will go somewhere else, I feel like, and try and prove himself once again.
Yeah.
See that?
I don't know, just because he's the kind of guy where, I mean, literally it's his life. Like I'm pretty sure he is not married. Like he is just
kids that play lacrosse and shit.
Well, I know, but I don't think, if you look it up, I don't think he's married. Like football is literally everything.
Dang.
For Belichick.
Yes.
So I just don't know if he just like walks away and goes to the beach.
I mean,
he can. I mean, I just don't know if he can. That's what I'm saying. Like, and if an opportunity like the Chargers were to pop up, and you had an opportunity to get Belichick with Justin Herbert, holy crap, you'd have to jump on that in a heartbeat. And then, and then you got McDouchebag just sitting around. Hey, bud, come be my OC.
Yeah, and I think he would do it.
I think they would do it in a heartbeat.
I didn't ever see it happening.
I think he would do it. Yeah.
I'm just saying they both might be unemployed at the end of the season.
I mean, yeah.
And again, the Chargers are actually playing good again. I don't know.
Again, you keep wanting to get rid of the Chargers coach, but I don't know.
Last year, well,
yeah. And if I could have check, but.
I think other than like making it to say the AFC Championship game this year, I think what's his name, Staley. I think Staley will be out as the Chargers head coach. Unless they make a run.
championship game. No, they'll be lucky to make the playoffs, honestly.
That's what I'm
with
saying.
The way the AFC is right now, that's a
Mhm.
freaking heck of a division or a conference right there.
Yeah, so that's just interesting-ish. You know?
That's actually good. I never thought about that, Spencer. That's interesting right there.
Me
That really
neither.
is.
I just now, like I said, I just had an epiphany, like, because there's articles right now it's talking about how Belichick is most likely it might be his last season. You know, because they
The
said,
first question we asked today in this press conference was, what are your thoughts on you being the coach here next year? And they, well, no, can't do what I can do, and I'm focusing on the Colts. Typical Belichick answer. But
when's the
they
la-
are question that. They are starting to question that though. Are you going to be the coach next year? That is, yeah, they're starting to bring that stuff up. Yeah.
when's the last time the Patriots won a Super Bowl? Because they say that a Super Bowl win is good for three years as a head
Oh,
coach.
Mac Jones has been there for like 3 or 4.
Yeah, it's been a little while, right? 4 or 5 years since the
They won
Patriots.
5 years ago. Yeah.
5 years.
Yeah, it's it. Even TB12 already had a Super Bowl.
What was his last Super?
Honestly, nobody be really that upset or not kind of too much into this talk had Brady not gone on to another team and won. And now
Yeah.
that always kind of fuels the fire right there for what you guys were saying about Belichick and Brady. But
Yeah, well, that whole dynasty. I mean, I still I always bring it up. How many guys from that entire dynasty are going to the Hall of Fame? You got Brady.
what a few.
No, that's the
That was
problem.
only a couple. What do you got?
Who from that entire dynasty? You got Brady and Gronk. Who else? I mean, I'm talking Hall of Fame. I mean, Randy Moss, but he was only there for like a year.
So you got like Randy Moss that played there. You got
But, he was going to the Hall of Fame as a Viking, though.
Gilmore. You got a lot of good players that have played on both sides of that ball.
But now, and the
Okay.
point here is when you look back at dynasties, like the Steelers, the Niners, the Cowboys, like half the team goes to the Hall of Fame. So it's just I really think that entire dynasty was just based on the greatness of TB12.
On that too, though, Spencer. I mean, back in like the 70s and 60s, people got in the Hall of Fame for a lot less good of stats that people now don't get in for.
That's true,
So it's just
but
the times in a sense.
there wasn't that many stars on that team, ever.
You put stats up from people nowadays that are retired that aren't in the Hall of Fame. They're a lot better than some of the guys that are in the Hall of Fame now.
So, anyways, we only got a few more minutes. Switched a little bit to basketball, I guess, for a second. What did you guys think of Wembayamba the other night? 38, 10, and 2. Holy Christ.
And the team is off to it. And we watched actually the game before that against the Phoenix Suns. They were down 6 points for less than a minute and had the craziest finish and won the damn game. Then they came back in the next you're talking about where you put them to the victory like 35 and change right there.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I kind of denied him earlier when you were talking about could he be just the one player that could take him to the playoffs, and I said no.
Bro.
I might be my words here for a minute, but
you know who Wembayamba is? G Unit.
No, I was looking that up.
He was the first pick of the draft. He's a 7'4" freak.
Who does he play for?
The San Antonio Spurs. From France. But normally in the past, a guy that is 7'4" usually doesn't do much but play defense. Like you're so tall. This dude can shoot. This dude can rebound. This guy can block shots, and he is 7'4".
Wow.
He plays point guard sometimes at 7'4", 7'6", whatever he is. That dude is that badass. Yes.
With that guy, though, yes, he eat a couple of hamburgers. You guys can put some meat on them.
He will have to meet up, but not a lot because very athletic. He's pretty solid on what he does. He don't look like Manute Bol or Bol
No,
or
he's not a string bean. And I would assume they'll be able to put some meat on him.
Put a little bit of meat, yes. But now the dude is playing pretty bad. Freaking yeah.
Bro. Okay, so and what I'm saying here is people were just kind of wondering, if this dude was for real. And in his, I think, 5th game in the NBA, he scored 38 points and had 10 rebounds. And that's for your 5th game as a rookie.
Yes.
Like, I don't even think Michael Jordan ever had 38 in his first 10 games. I don't think. So that's all because they're like my buddies at work. They're like, oh, he's too tall. He's gonna get hurt. You guys remember Greg Oden? Kind of like the Greg Oden factor. There was a guy that was supposed to be the next Bill Russell. He got injured and never did anything. But Wembayamba, dude, that guy is keep an eye. Because like I was trying to like buy up some of his memorabilia.
I was about to say, you doing this first?
I had thought about it. Well, listen, I had thought about it. This is right around when you guys remember when a security guard slapped Britney Spears in Vegas or something like a few months ago.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, it's that guy. Because everybody knew he was like everybody's trying to get
Britney Spears. That's right. Yeah, that was in the summer league. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Even then, his stuff, like his rookie cards, just through the roof. Like you couldn't
Dang.
touch them. High hundreds, if not thousands of dollars you'd be spending to get this guy's memorabilia. And that's before he ever played a game. So, I mean, and obviously a career is long. You got to stay healthy.
Mhm.
But,
Yeah.
I mean, at least the tiny little glimpse we've had so far, dude.
He's off to a good damn start. He really is.
Go
Yeah.
watch him. Heck yeah.
Just a freak show.
Yeah.
So,
Heck yeah.
all right, guys. We'll wrap this up. Yeah, I'm gonna try and chat with Greg Vaughn here soon. I guess sports and tacos, at least for myself, will start to become a little bit more of a priority because our show is done and
Awesome.
we're ready to start distributing, and I'll be able to start. At least I'll be able to start focusing a little more on sports and tacos. I want to talk to Greg. I literally want to see if we could, kind of make him the star of the show every week.
Yeah. Are you still working with Eric Zuli and Easy Way, or?
Yeah, we're still good with Eric. It's just I got to catch up with him on Saturday, but Greg, definitely be our priority. If we could make this sports and tacos with Greg Vaughn, that would be sick.
Yeah.
I mean, I love everybody that comes on the show, but like, I love, if we could get this to where it's like, if we had Greg and Paul on like all the time, that'd be a great show. I think we could get sponsors, we could get big names, we get a lot of stuff, going on the show. So, anyways, and it's actually good timing for it because football, is going to start heating up, and then we're in like super sports season right now, where everything except for baseball is now.
And that's yesterday.
Yeah. So
Ryan Blaney got the championship just for all you NASCAR fans out there.
Nice.
First ever.
Cool.
Greg
All right,
Vaughn,
dudes.
he's got a ton of followers. 33,000 followers.
And those are legit. Like, that's
Yeah.
not like we had that one TikTok post. I don't know if you remember me showing you, like it got like 5,000 views and like 400 likes just because Greg like blasted it. You know what I'm saying?
Dang. Yep. Social media. That's just how it goes.
I've had brief discussions with him, but like, I would totally make this sports and tacos with Greg Vaughn and bring on 23 wine and all. I think that'd be pretty sick. So we'll see. It seems like he has fun.
Awesome. Fingers crossed. Yeah.
Bunch. Yeah.
All right, everybody have a good week, and
Thank you.
We'll do this again. I have to work. I work next Sunday, so we'll just do it Monday night next week.
Monday nights. Okay.
Yeah,
We're going to be famous, guys. We're going to be famous.
Right now.
Keep at it.
Slowly but surely.
Real quick. Again, thank you for the ass whipping this week, G Unit. But do we just Venmo you for the?
Yeah, no one's paid me. I haven't even texted anyone and told them. I don't know. Do you guys want to play for money still, or should we just?
What are you guys talking
Because what's his face?
Yeah,
He's not even.
Money, hell yeah! Get them motherfuckers in that shit.
I know. Okay.
What are you guys talking about?
I'll send out a mass text for fantasy. No one's paid me.
Tacos League.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, I'll send out a text. Just Venmo me $50.
it's another
All right,
reason.
cool.
Yeah.
Get that.
Why-
My two sisters are beating everybody right now.
Yeah, freaking yeah.
They
Rachel,
killed me. You guys all killed me.
Yeah, Rachel and
Wait,
Julia.
G, are you
Coming.
You're kicking my ass.
I need to
G
get them
Unit,
on. I'll
G
get them
Unit.
on one of the episodes.
G Unit, are you the commissioner?
Yeah.
Dude, I can tell you some story. Like, I'll just tell you a quick story. I
Okay.
literally, because I had my own league for like 17 years. I
played in your league. Yeah.
I literally had a buddy because it back in the day it was all my like high school friends and everything. I had a buddy. We did not speak for an entire year until one of our buddies died because of fantasy football non-payment.
Oh,
Because it got we
Well,
were
that's-
serious, but we
that's-
were like serious.
Oh.
because of
Okay,
non-payment?
Yes, because basically I got so tired of hounding people for money. This one
Yeah.
particular season, at the draft, I set a hard rule. If
50
you
bucks.
do, because this is the problem. If you don't get people's money by like week 4 or 5, if their team sucks, they're never going to pay
They're
you.
not going to pay you.
Yes. So I told everybody the pot will be right by week 6, or your team will become a ghost team. You will become the bye week.
Yeah.
We'll just whatever the lineup was after week 6. If I don't have your money, you're a ghost. Don't bother to
Right.
paying
Yeah.
me after that.
Okay, well,
so
that's what I'm going to say.
I ghosted. Well, I'm just telling you, when you get deep into like fantasy football stuff, I had to ghost my buddy Brian, and we literally did not speak for a year till our buddy Jeremy died. So,
Wow.
anyways, I'll leave you with that. Anyways, all right, guys.
Man, yeah. Not non-payment for fantasy leagues is some serious shit, though. Yeah, it is.
Well, it's like it's no different than playing poker. Like you don't get
Yeah, no.
chips, so your money's
a bit. You don't welch.
Yeah.
You know.
No,
Exactly. I agree.
oh, I'm out. Oh, well, you don't get chips until freaking your money's in the pot.
Yeah. Well,
Anyways, bye guys.
bye, guys.
All right, later, y'all.
Everybody have a good night.